Okay, here's a quick walk around of my Armstrong ex-military MT500 motorbike. It uses, as you can see there, a Rotax 500cc single cylinder engine, 2 inlet ports, 2 exhaust ports, and 2 exhausts coming out 2-into-1 system, which comes round there and up the frame there, as you can see. And under there you can just make out the original Amal carburettor, which seems to work quite well on this one. You'll see as well, I've got the seat and the tank off, just having a check around everything, and you'll see the unique design of the frame on this, where you have the rear subframe and main seat section, and bolted to it is this square section, which is actually the oil tank. These use a dry sump, much like your Harley Davidsons and various other motorbikes. The oils are kept in a sump, it's pumped into the engine, scavenged from the engine and returned up into the tank, circulates around there. I'm just showing you this because I've noticed on YouTube there seems to be quite a number of MT videos, but none of them really showing the undersides. And what I hope to do at some point in the near future is do a video showing the servicing of this bike. Everything from the spark plug, valve clearances, air filter, and oil filter, oil change, etc, etc. So I'll just pan out so you can see the whole thing there. Okay, today I'm going to be taking a look at the front tyre of the MT, which is losing a bit of pressure. So currently I've taken it off the bike, and it's a very straightforward process, one of the simplest front tyre removals I've done. Obviously you've got a main stand. I've got an axle jack propped under the front bar there to hold up the front end. You've got 2 pinch bolts on the right hand fork leg, and then the main axle, which is a large hex head. This is all removed using nothing more than the kit parts supplied in the Rotax toolkit, just out of curiosity. So unbolt that, draw the axle out, swing the whole assembly forward, unhook the front brake cable to release the tension on the actual brake pads, the operating lever there that you can see. Swing the whole assembly forward and then draw the wheel out, leaving the brake assembly there. While it's off, I will also give the brake pads and the inside of the drum a bit of a clean and an adjustment. Here's the wheel, and you can see the inside of the drum there. It's a little bit of a rough edge, so I'll take a bit of wet and dry and just smooth that down before the whole assembly goes back on. Okay, so we've got the wheel off and the tube out. The tube's been checked, no obvious leaks. There's one patch on it, but it's in good condition otherwise. It's been inflated, but I've put a new valve in the stem as the seal on that looked a little bit iffy, so it's possibly there where it was leaking from. The tyre's not bad, and the inner rim of the tyre's okay. The wheel has a kink, a buck on the rim just here, so it's obviously been off-roading and just had a bit of a bump. Knock that up there. It's not too bad, but it's noticeable if you look at it like so. And you'll notice as well the Ersatz rim tape, made of high quality gaffer tape. Excellent stuff, multi-purpose. This kink in the rim I've tried beating out with a rubber mallet, with a hammer and a wooden block to cushion it, and then directly with a hammer, and I've come to the conclusion that it was actually moulded like this using leftover bits of Wolverine's adamantium. It's absolutely rock solid, it's not budging anywhere, and it should seal at that, however, so I'm just going to leave it at that, put the thing back together and see how we go from there. Okay, update on the wheel rim. Deciding not to admit defeat, I applied a bit of gentle heat using Mr. Blowtorch over there, and in a highly technical procedure alternating applying heat and beating the crap out of it with a hefty rubber mallet, we've got it somewhere closer to straight. So now I'm just letting that cool down before I recheck the tape and remount the tube and tyre, and hopefully that will do the job until such a time as I get some new more road bias tyres, at which time I'll replace the rim tape with a proper rim tape and a new tube anyway. Okay, I'm going to clean, lubricate and adjust the chain tension on my MT. The chain's quite cruddy, it doesn't look like the tension's been done in a while, although it's not actually that far out. Both the sprockets front and rear are actually not bad. The front's starting to show signs of wear a little on the front of the teeth, but it's certainly not half as bad as it could be, and not half as bad as some. As you can see from the front sprocket cover, it's a little while since that's been cleaned. Okay, so fortunately with these, they're not a soft link, they're a split pin, so it's just a case of popping the split pin and popping the link out. I don't know if you can see it there we go. Sticking in a tub with some WD, give it a good attack with a brush and get it looking respectable. Put it back together and then tension the chain.